just to continue on kind of what I was talking about before out there, it opened up the floodgates to what I found possible, right? Because everything kind of started to make sense. I started to see improvements in my daily life, and then whenever my daily life improved, and I'm talking about just day to day, it made me want to start reaching out into other avenues, and I can see how professional growth, personal growth, whatever you want to call it, can take you to that next level. And I started to look at stuff in a manner to where it wasn't just, hey, these people are just rich to be rich, or these people are just positive to be positive, successful to be successful. They put in some work and time, because the easy route to do everything is to chill on the couch, not do shit, right? Argue with motherfuckers any chance that you get pissed off every single time something doesn't go your way. You get a random bill in the mail and you get mad. And I'm giving you examples of shit that I go through, right? Shit that I do, okay? But looking at all of that stuff, I started to say, okay, maybe I need to work on myself before I can actually get rewarded, if you want to call it, because it's going to take work. So essentially, instead of rewarded, it'll be awarded based off of your work ethic, based off of what you choose to put in every day. And it'll show. And it'll show. And I'll tell you this much. After this little run in 2020 and whatnot, I found a great woman, right? Love her to death. Still with her to this day, 2 years. And I'm super thankful for having her in my life. But once I got to that comfortability status with her, once I got to that relaxed state of mind, I started being lackadaisical on certain things that I was using to create myself into this person that I wanted to be, I needed to be, anything you want to call it. But for me, it was something I felt was a directive from God that I needed to do, right? I felt I needed to be the best man possible. I needed to be that guy that I've always been, right? That's always been there, that I needed to give the opportunity to become, right? So I became relaxed. And as soon as I started to relax on these tasks, I started to notice myself falling back. Boom. Oh, I'm watching TV a little bit longer. Oh, I'm not writing anymore. I started to kind of get bored of it. I was writing about the same thing. I wasn't putting in the same effort. I started to, boom, stop reading. Oh, stop doing cardio. Oh, stop doing this, stop doing that. I relaxed to the motherfucking extent. I was pure relaxation. I go out and drink whenever the fuck I wanted to, right? Super relaxed mind state. Picked up nicotine again. Started eating extremely unhealthy again. Getting heartburn and shit. Calling myself I'm in a bulk phase just because I got a decent shape and I bodybuild and I have fun with that stuff, right? It's still me being lazy. I'm not putting in my entire 100% effort that I could be. I wasn't carrying that mindset that I'm the shit. Instead, I was making excuses. I'm talking shit about random things I don't like. I'm complaining about anything that comes through that I think is unfavorable. I started doing it all, man. And I wasn't being thankful and grateful for everything that I got. And, I made a decision. So this went on for, about a year and a half, maybe. So I had a whole year of this positive, great awesomeness, and I got a taste of what that life could be like. I got a taste of what I needed to do to set up my future, of what I needed to be for God to give something to me that I was able to accept, right? Because if he gave me $1,000,000 and I got a crappy mindset, what am I going to do with that $1,000,000? I'm going to fuck it off. I say I'm going to do all these things, but do I even trust myself, right? Do I even believe in myself? So I don't deserve to have $5 million yet. I don't deserve to have none of that stuff. I need it to come to me when I'm in that point of my life, when I know I've earned that motherfucking shit, and when I know I'm going to continue to keep doing what I'm doing. So I created this channel essentially because I'm back on that journey. I'm back on this growth journey, and I want to put out content about myself, what I'm going through, what's happening in my day to day, and I want I want to kind of give people some motivation because I want to show you, number one, that you can fucking do it, right? I'm not buying some plan. I'm not going to buy a plan. Not that plans don't work. I mean, shit, dude. 100% people out here got this shit nailed down. Got this shit nailed down. And I'll be honest with you, I was lost for a little bit. On this journey. I wasn't really thinking. I came across a fucking Wes Watson video, and I started to kind of look within myself. Number one, it gave me motivation because he created himself from such a terrible situation. That's number one. And number two, to see where he's at now, to see the way he thinks and all of these things, it's motivating as shit, first of all. And then second of all, it reopened up that mindset journey that I started to create for myself back in 2020, right? Because I didn't have a motivational speaker or some shit that I came across on YouTube. Instead, it was me saying, maybe I should try doing shit different than I normally would, and let's see what that does. And lo and behold, it does a lot of things for you. Just listening to people talk better conversations. You don't look at anything as bad. You look at everything as it is. You don't put emotions toward tasks. You just do them. So yeah, I'm not perfect. I'm just telling you guys kind of what my journey's been like. And I've definitely been on a downhill. I was on an uphill for a long time. But hey, fuck it. I'm gonna pull myself out of the motherfucking trenches, man. I'm gonna pull myself out of all these negative times, and we're gonna see what kind of person I build. There's not gonna be some fake fucking persona. If I've had a shit ass week, right? If I've looked at it in a manner to where it's been a shit ass week, you're gonna be able to see that in my attitude. But if I'm literally holding true to my word and I'm able to fucking not put emotion towards all this shit that happens, no emotion, man. Because life is gonna be life. The world's gonna be the world. You're gonna get that bill. You're gonna get in that car wreck. Something bad's gonna happen that we define as bad, but it's fucking life, man. It's a nuisance in certain situations, but you gotta get it done. No one's gonna do it for you. So it's not really bad. It's not really good. It's just, it is what it is, man. If I can hold and maintain that to myself, if I can hold my word and wake up on time when I say I wanna wake up, if I can fucking hold my word and continue to write every day, continue to read every day, and do these tasks, fuck, I'm gonna build the person I need to be. And the reason I say reading and writing is some of my big things because number one, when I read, I'm able to learn how to pay attention. I'm able to focus on something uninterrupted, right? I'm able to put my all into it. Number two, for writing, I'm able to analyze my thoughts. So I'm able to be aware of myself before I make any rash movements or before I make any type of decision, being a response to somebody, being what my next move will be. I'm able to see myself when I'm having these situations pop up in my everyday. And that's how I'll catch myself from getting angry, or I'll stop myself from being lazy, whatever the case may be. But yeah, so I'm here. I'm on like day 6 of getting back to it, and I'm gonna fucking keep going. And I hope you guys follow along, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and you can do it. Just believe in yourself, man. And it's really as easy as showing up every single day. Don't worry about tomorrow. Win today. Don't let yourself down. Thanks, guys.